Welcome everyone to our 1074 predictions. We do not know the title, but we do know that you are here to watch our end and final of our saga of 100 subscribers. Thank you, 2 weeks in one special. So, as always, please hit that like button. Please leave us a comment. Please subscribe. Let us know if you like our theories. Let us know if you have your own theories. And we'll comment back. Go back and forth. It'll be fun. A YouTube experience, if you will. So, boys, 1074 predictions. Brock, let's start with you.
Me. All right. Well,
what's going to happen in 1074?
My thought is that it would probably be nice and short and sweet for me.
That's you, Brock.
Is that I think we might get a look-see. I think we're either going to get more of Luffy searching around.
Okay.
And maybe that'll lead into what and or where...
Luffy and Chopper, right?
Yeah. What and or where Bonnie and Dr. Vegapunk currently are, or what they're doing.
Baby Punk.
Yes. Little Steiny.
Yeah, little Steinster.
I think that might make up the meat of it. I think... I hope the Marines will get within eye shot of the island. Like, at least by the end of the chapter. I don't need to see them on the island yet. But maybe that's like, oh shit, the Marines are here! And then you see Light Boy coming in to make one of his entrances.
Oh, that'd be good.
They'll finally be like, oh shit, Admiral's here. What's going to happen? You know? Mm-hmm. I think those are the main things I expect / want to happen. Because, I mean, everybody's kind of in a transitionary period now that Lucci and Kaku are down.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you think there's going to be any more betrayals in this arc?
Betrayals?
Not necessarily next chapter, just in general. I'm curious. Do you think that's all the flippity flops we're going to do?
I know that you have a distrust of Shaka right now.
This is all you, man.
I know. I know where it's coming from.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
I mean, I do think at this point, if we're going to get a betrayal on our guys' side...
Which is a lot of guys now.
It'll be either from one of the satellites that maybe went rogue. I won't say which one because I don't know for sure. But... Or, and this, I think this would be very, very One Piece-y.
Okay.
Stussy might be a double agent.
Double.
I would hate for that to happen after what just happened, but it wouldn't be weird for One Piece to do that.
No better way for her to show that she's trustworthy by taking 2 of the most scary people on her side down.
And now she'll put herself within close proximity to Vegapunk.
Yeah. So
there's no telling if maybe her loyalties were redefined during her time with the world government. Right now, I'm going to assume she's loyal. Okay. But the possibility is still there. Mm-hmm. And then there's also to take into account the potential for whatever that whoever turned off the stratus,
defense system.
That could have been someone already involved in the whole thing. Could be someone we don't know.
Or a third.
It could have been remotely done. Don't know how it works.
Don't know.
And then also, I do feel like we will see another reappearance of SENTOMARU.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Like we're gonna go save SENTOMARU?
No, What?
Why does he need to be saved at this point?
No, my assumption was they killed him.
The rest of those people down below are fodder.
Okay, he's not dead.
Well, okay. True. Everyone's out there's fodder.
I sincerely doubt SENTOMARU's dead.
Okay. I hope so too.
I think he'll at least get back up.
Okay.
Yeah. Or at the very least, we might learn the states of SENTOMARU and Atlas.
That'd be good. Atlas is the whole fucking time. Yeah, we kind of forgot about the last.
She had it coming.
Is that everything, Brooke?
Yeah, that's everything for me, I think.
Wondrous Berkey boy.
Kind of going down the same rabbit trail as a few of the things Brock pointed out. Luffy and Chopper looking around, maybe more than just Luffy and Chopper. I don't know. I think whatever reason that the Stella body is missing has something to do with those Vegapunk memories. Not necessarily a Pensy from Harry Potter situation, but I feel like it might be similar or in that kind of vein to do with that. Not sure quite yet. I'm not going to write it off as like... Because if the body's actually missing, it's not left the island fully, in my opinion. It's like it's in a pocket dimension.
You know what is interesting? Remember when Vegapunk disappeared from the bottom floor when he said goodbye to Luffy, and then he appeared on the top one? Could be something like that.
Could be something like that. Could be something like that. I agree with Brock. Either ships are in eyesight of island and or just really freaking close next chapter. I don't think we're going to get any more Marco, Buckin, and Weavile stuff. I think that Oda will come back to it eventually.
Honestly, it's kind of like a Nekomamushi chapter where like we have that conversation and then we move to Wano and then we don't hear about shit for a long time.
Yeah.
Accordance to it.
I don't know if it'll be a long time before we get some more of that.
It seems like a short arc, but it just keeps...
There's so many things that it keeps showing us things that are happening.
And you're like, well, we can't leave without resolving that.
I think so far Egghead is the most stuffed to the brim with surprises and big revelations.
Bro, we still don't know what's happening with Law.
He's dead.
There's still a robot from the Void Century down there.
Oh gosh, I forgot about the robot from the Void Century. God.
There's so much in the arc, man. There's a machine that makes food at a touch of a button.
That is clearly the One Piece.
The Dom Boots, guys. The Dom Boots.
Better than sub boots.
True.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Anyway.
Yes.
In Luffy and Chopper wandering around, I think they might find the actual person who turned off the Labo.
The third party.
I'm not suspicious of any of the punks. I don't think one of them went rogue. I don't think one of them's trying to get all the rest of them killed. I just don't believe that, personally. I think it will be a third party, if there is somebody. I'm still hesitant because, like, part of me thinks maybe Stussy did it and played it to her advantage, or, like, was doing it specifically to gain an advantage. But also, like, looking back at that chapter where that shut off, I'm not so sure about that. It's still possible, but I'm not so sure about it. So I think it'll be a third party.
Stussy.
Yes.
Not
Stussy.
necessarily Stussy.
Shut up.
Just saying.
I'm trying to think anything else that I'm really feeling like will happen.
It was Mirafem.
Gosh.
That's gonna be like the most like deadpan line at like end of
I'm gonna just throw out a random one that like that I just hope might happen. I hope we get an update on any of the other threads that we've have currently like visited but haven't sealed up and or given closure.
Like Law
closure
Blackbeard,
like Law Blackbeard,
like Garp
kid landing on Elbath. Frickin' anything to do with I swear.
I'm sorry.
Helmeppo.
I don't do it on purpose.
No, I know, but like now it's turning into where I can't say his name properly
for the longest time.
For the longest
time, he would call them Shibukai, not Shichibukai.
Well,
I had to train it out of him.
Hey, at least he actually knows how to say Dressrosa.
Dressrosa, yeah.
I'm calling somebody else out on that one.
Dressrosa.
Anyway, those are my predictions, Alex. Go ahead.
All right. So, prediction number 1. The punks regroup, realize the Stella is missing, thus that delays them leaving the island. Perhaps all of our allies are now gathered at the boat, but Stella and Luffy and Chopper and Bonnie aren't there. What? Come on. So, that delays them leaving. They're all prepared to, so they're all gathered there on the lava stratum. That might become important later, but they're all gathered. Next, Bonnie and Baby Punk misadventures. I just want to know what happened? Are they in a memory? Like fucking like Dumbledore's like, you know, what's happening?
Pensieve.
Yeah, is it that? Is it something else? Did they get like teleported somewhere? Did they like have to evacuate like that? Like could that whole chamber be like an escape pod and they've shot somewhere else because like some shit was happening to the lavosphere, the stratum. Okay, so some update with them. Marco, we cut to him very briefly. Marco agrees to help Buckin on one condition. Very much like when he was like, hey, Nekomamushi, give this note to the Straw Hats. And we were all like, oh, he's not coming.
What's the note?
We were all... The note... Yeah, actually... No, oh, yes.
I'm just saying we were like that when it happened.
And then when we saw the note, it was just like, yeah, I'll be there. And we were like, Marco! Come on. So he's going to be like, I'll help you on one condition. And then we do not hear the condition. Next, Sanji is in love with Stussy. Duh! So she puts him to sleep, too. And it's just joking on Sanji. We get those in. No.
We get those all the time,
we do.
Unfortunately.
So she's like, you're kind of loud. And he's like, oh!
Stuffy triangle!
Exactly.
Honestly, I would expect more of a response like Robin would be, which is like the smile and nod, rather than a bite. Because Stussy doesn't give me the feel like if she's on their side,
yeah,
which for now I'm assuming she is.
Yeah,
she gives me more. She doesn't give me the feeling of someone who's like aggressive towards people who aren't her enemies.
So here's my thing. I don't think she looks aggressive. I think she's, you know, when she was undercover, she was the head of the pleasure district, right? So she's like, oh, you think I'm charming? That's so sweet of you. Give me a hug. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And then she's just like, that's better. Like, I don't think it's an aggression thing. It's just like,
well, I know. I think it's more like she's used to that.
You're bothering me. Because she has that like dark side too.
Because if she bites every person that swoons after her, that's a lot of people she's biting.
Maybe. So far it was, I mean, Lucci and Kaku weren't even swooning.
Well, it's Lucci and Kaku.
And I also want to get her devil fruit revealed. I don't know if it will yet, but I want to know what her devil fruit is. And then finally, and this is like my like tinfoil hat one, Hattori gets away and reports something to everyone's surprise. Maybe he actually says words like, Kizaru-san. Like he just has a deep ass, I don't know, kind of voice. Or he's just like, ho, and like all the Marines are like, oh my god.
Wait, I'm so confused. I thought Hattori canonically could speak. He just doesn't anymore now that like Kaku or Lucci does.
I thought that Lucci was throwing his voice and making it look like he spoke. Like he's a ventriloquist.
I don't know if that was ever...
Brock, we go to the OG watcher of One Piece, you!
No, I just want to know what your thought was on it. Because I thought he could speak and he just doesn't currently.
I don't think it was ever confirmed, but my thought... My thought was that he was throwing his voice.
If I send this to you,
yeah,
will you put this...
This is why we're laughing right here. But like, I thought that Lucci was always like being a ventriloquist. And
that being said,
yeah,
it does not change the fact that Lucci's not the type of guy to keep a pet.
Right.
And
Hattori is...
He's dressed like a CP member.
He is a CP member.
So that leads me to believe that he's not there just for shits and giggles.
Oh shit, wait. It's not Hattori. It's somebody with the pigeon fruit. He upgraded when he went to CP0, and it's actually like a full dude. But he just looks like Hattori.
At the very least, I think there's more to him than just riding on the show.
I wonder how much training Hattori got after the time skip.
Because like the only other thing I could think of, if there's a more to him, is that it's the one creature that Lucci might have a soft spot for.
Okay, here it is.
All right.
Hattori was used as part of a ventriloquism act his master developed, in which Hattori was completely in sync with him, as he was able to move his beak and make gestures with his wing to match everything Lucci says without his master having to do anything.
Ah, so he is like a Jeff Dunham puppet.
In a way, yeah.
It's interesting. So that's my thing. I think that might also be a guy's, because Hattori never needed to report something during the Aeneas Lobby arc. But this, his master's down, Kaku's down, they've been betrayed. Like, he's got to get word somewhere. He can fly. Nothing will stop him from getting off the island unless Vegapunk's thought ahead. And that's maybe what gets to Kizaru, the fleet, right? Something has to come out. Because right now, there's no way Kaku or Lucci are getting up and being like free in the next bit. All the Seraphim on Stussy's side, the Vegapunks, the Straw Hats, like, bro.
Right now, for once in a million years, the majority is on the Straw Hat side as far as I know, which is really weird.
They're winning really hard right now.
It's really weird.
Does the Thousand Sunny have like a brig? Or like a jail?
I don't see why it wouldn't.
We've never had anyone in there.
I mean,
or Frankie can build one.
Yeah, I'm gonna say even if they don't,
it's like the bridge scene in fucking Thriller.
Yeah,
Like he just builds
straight
like
up.
a fucking. Hey, I got a
I
cage.
imagine they've got somewhere they can put people if they need to.
Cool. Or maybe the Vegapunks take them into custody or something. I really don't know what they do with Kaku and Lucci now. Unless they can ensure that they're sleeping through this whole arc, like...
Well, you gotta remember...
That's dangerous.
You gotta remember...
Yeah.
Luffy and them... They don't give a shit what happens after the fight wins. They leave.
I know,
They don't deal with them.
But with Stella being gone, right? They're on the clock.
Well, what I'm saying is it's highly likely that they're just gonna leave them there.
Here's my other thing. Awakened Zoans get up really fast after being beaten, right? Lucci did that immediately with the whole Luffy fight, right?
Yeah.
Is it the same for when they get knocked out? Like,
well, I think it depends on what it is exactly she did to them.
Right. So I don't see them being a threat next chapter. That's my official prediction.
Yeah.
But I do think they are a very scary threat that more than likely has a reawakening coming through some means. Crazy. Anything else, boys?
Enru coming home. I'm kidding.
Maybe. I'll tinfoil hat that shit. He's bringing the moon! Thank you guys so much for letting us hit 100 subs. We could not thank you enough. We took a little vacation. We're back with lots of episodes. We will see you in 2 weeks' time for 1074.
Maybe we'll see you soon, or we might do a video in the off week.
We
We'll
really
see.
could. We really could. Till then, as always, bye.
And speak for yourself. I was working while you were on vacation there, boy.
Foxy for the win, guys.
Bye.
Bye!